Obasanjo angrily told Buhari the bitter truth of those behind the sponsorship of the attack on the peaceful protesters. Former Aviation Minister Femi Fani-Kayode has claimed that former President Olusegun Obasanjo told President Muhammadu Buhari the bitter truth about the recent EndSARS protest during a virtual meeting on Friday. Buhari had met with past heads of state and presidents following the recent violence recorded in parts of the country over the 2-week-long EndSARS protest. While presidential aide Femi Adesina said Obasanjo had commended Buhari for the national broadcast he delivered on the protest, Fani Kayode claimed that the former president countered Buhari over his claim that the protesters resorted to violence. Glad that Obasanjo told Buhari the bitter truth at their meeting after he claimed that the protests were turning violent, Obasanjo countered by telling him that the protests were peaceful until sponsored and violent thugs and hoodlums turned on the protesters and started attacking them, said Fani Kayode, who was special assistant on public affairs to Obasanjo from 2003 to 2016. But in a statement he issued after the meeting on Friday, Adesina said Obasanjo told Buhari that he made points that were commendable. Adesina quoted Obasanjo as saying, "I commend the speech of last night. The nation had been waiting. You made points that I believe need to be commended. Peaceful demonstration is part of democratic practice. The demands of the genuine protesters were accepted, and you are working on implementation. We commend you." The Abia State government says it has uncovered plans by a group of hoodlums to hide under the guise of protest to raise markets in the state. This was made known to a release by the State Commissioner for Trade and Investment, Honorable Cosmos Ndokwe, and made available to newsmen on Friday. The state government disclosed that the hoodlums have formed themselves into large group of 200 and advancing to target market, particularly Ariaria International Market, Aba, with the purpose of setting them ablaze. The government urged members of market management committee and security agencies to be at alert to avert this proposed heinous crime. Part of release stated, "Genuine protesters should not allow hoodlums to divert their attention. We cannot afford to record more losses, as so far we have crossed the threshold of crimes against humanity. Market belongs to all, and as it stands, they have used the Forks Road divide to block Samek Junction, leading into Ariaria markets." In the same vein, Abia Governor Okezie Ikpeazu has urged parents to encourage their children to stand down the EndSARS protest for peace to reign. Ikpeazu assured that their personal and collective grievances would be resolved and urged all relevant authorities to find peaceful means of resolving the situation so as to dose the current state of apprehension that has gripped the nation. Thank you for listening to this news. That is just the humble truth. And that is the only truth that is expected from every leader of this country, instead of being biased. You see, let me tell you something, my viewers. See, our leaders of this country, they know the truth. They know the truth, but they have been shying away from the truth. And it doesn't all go well at all. Shying away from the truth will only be causing more trouble. It will only be causing more trouble. But they don't know that. Is it not because the president decided to keep quiet? That was what led to the escalation of this protest. This protest wouldn't have escalated to the level it is now, if not that the president chose to be quiet. He chose to be quiet. So the youth became angry and decided to take it to the streets. You understand? Okay? So our governments, they are the architect of all of this problem. If the president has paid attention earlier and heed to the cry of these youth, they wouldn't have been eyeing other agenda. And if they were sincere with the dismissal of these hoodlums called Special Anti-Robbery Squad by not bringing up another name, SWAT, pretending to have dismissed SARS, this wouldn't have still happened again. To God be the glory, Obasanjo was involved in the meeting. If not, Buhari would have concluded. He would have concluded. You see now, Obasanjo was able to tell him the bitter truth that the protest was peaceful, not until someone, somehow, and somewhere have to sponsor the attackers. That is to tell you that someone actually sponsored those soldiers that came to massacre those protesters. And who are those people? It can never be any other people than the people that knows everything concerning the Lekki Toll Gate. And who do you think are the people that knows about the Lekki Toll Gate? Who are the people that are shareholders to the Lekki Toll Gate? Is it not Bola Ahmed Tinubu? And the moment they discovered that the person that sent those soldiers was Seyi Tinubu, what did he do? He took the available next flight to London with his family. You see, you can imagine the son. You can imagine. Oh shit. We have seen hell in this country. We have seen hell in this country. So your life is more precious. The money you get from the toll gate is more precious than the lives of the youth. That you have to send the soldiers because of your position. Huh? Is it not so? Oh shit. See, what have been done to your investment, to your father's investment, what's it? What's it? And if care is not taken, more destruction and more damage will be done to your properties. You try and come back to Nigeria and you will see what they will do to you. You just try it. You just try it. Is your father not running up and down? This is just the beginning. My viewers, please, what's your take on this news? Deem it fit to leave your comments below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.